Hello, friend. Hello, and welcome back, folks. My name's Joespad, and this is a zombie villager. The second one that has spawned in... Well, actually the third, but I killed the second one. But this bro spawned in my meadow, along with this little guy. He spawned a few nights ago. But if I can do this right, I can get them both trapped here. And now I've got two. I don't have a brewing stand. Well, I do have a brewing stand. I don't have potions, so I can't do anything about it unless I went back and found another igloo. Yes, indeed. Anyways, I was just coming back from the skeleton spawner, because I didn't want to wear those. I wanted to put these on this armor stand. Just like I wanted to put these things on this armor stand. So let's, real quick. I've been working at the skeleton spawner, which turns out is a couple of blocks too low, and I need to rework the entire room. So that is unfortunate. Okay, and I should have enough for at least one more armor stand with sticks on me. Because I have this here, who's it, what's it's? Yeah, I can stick you there, and then I'll put the leather armor on you. I've managed to get mostly full sets of armor of varying types from the skeleton spawner, which I built in what would have been the, can I hit the torch? I can hit the torch, okay. That torch should be up there anyway. Okay. See, and now all I'm missing is gold boots from the spawner. And we got ourselves some fun sets of armor. Anyways, so a few days have passed. Here, I want to look at you while I'm talking, and let's go ahead and take our shield off. And you know what? Let's see my face. There we go. All right, folks, welcome back. Getting my brain oriented right now. I just finished my second and a half cup of coffee. And I am trying to get focused here. Yes, so there was enough footage for another episode between this one and the last one, but turns out that I have the dumb, because I recorded none of the audio for that footage, so instead, that's going to get cut down into a, yes, gentlemen, I hear you back there, that's going to get cut down into a clip that I'm going to show you guys here. So yeah, as you can see, we basically spent a bunch of time gathering resources, and then we carved out the room for the skeleton spawner. We got it all up and operational, and then I actually managed to get Fortune on one of my pickaxes. We got a bunch of enchanting done. We got Fortune 3 in Efficiency, and we got Silk Touch Efficiency 3, and a Sharpness 2 sword, and then here's more spare armor pieces. And I also am... I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about enchantments, right. So we did a little bit of enchanting. We managed to get that all taken care of. And now I want to do some work on the farms and the house. I want to install stables over on this side. And then I want this back room area. I've extended the land a little bit out, but I think I need to pull it out much further. I'm going to pull this out and turn this into kind of like our smelting space. And our like refinery. That's the word, refinery. Yeah, I'm wearing armor. There we go. So we're gonna put that back there. We're gonna extend this here, and then I also need to do a build here. And I'm thinking my buddy Mycenria posted a short not too long ago, or maybe it was a video, but I watched it and he was showing off a cool windmill build, and I'm gonna take some inspiration from that, and I think I'm gonna put kind of a windmill here on the edge. And I think I want it, I don't know which direction I want it to face, because I'm not sure which direction the wind is blowing. But that might be today's project, putting a windmill here that will actually probably convert into some farm storage, as well as access down to our skeleton spawner. And then also, I guess let me jump upstairs real quick and I will show you guys the map that I put together. Alright, so this map is from our adventure we went on in the previous episode, and then this is the map of our local vicinity, which tells me that this is all my claimed area, my claimed land. So we're going to focus all of our builds kind of over here. I know there's a village off in this direction. So right here, where the cursor is pointing right here, this is where I'm considering doing a bridge. It'll be quite the long bridge. It'll be quite the project. That'll be its own entire episode. And then we've got kind of the farm area, which I've extended out here to kind of encompass more space with the windmill going there. We'll have our stables here. We'll have our forge space here. And then we'll do a bunch of work with the tower. I already hate how this is just a blob. I need more colors in my roofs. We've got this here, which is actually that cave that leads down to the mine shaft. So this will probably turn into our big mine entrance. And then we'll probably build out some sort of village space out over in this direction. And this may be our industrial district down here. And, oh yeah, our tree farm is up here. Tree farms are always temporary for me, because generally once I reach a certain point, I just go out and generally plant one that's going to be off the map somewhere, and then harvest from it as needed. So yeah, we're gonna, I guess I really need to decide what we're doing in this episode. And I think I want to work on the stable, because that idea has been stewing in my head for a while. And we may also include working on the furnace forge area, but that depends on how many materials I need to go gather. I'm already going to be gathering up some more tuff and for the stable, as well as I need to go find those donkeys and tame them. So I might do that first. And I'll probably... I should make them their own pen while I wait. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And... okay. I lied. The first thing we're doing... never mind. I don't have a good axe. I was going to say the first thing we're doing is tearing out this stairwell. And replacing it and making it better and go spiral in the right direction. But... that's gonna wait. That's gonna wait. I'm excited to get those guys cured, but I don't feel ready to go to the nether yet. I'll put my helmet on, and we'll tuck this stuff away. I will need you, so we'll stick you in here for now. Ow! Don't bite. Now, let's go make friends with a donkey. And we're going to expedite the process with a bit of sugar, because these guys love their sugar. My partner Kai has a horse and a pony back at the farm, and they are both wonderful and lovely and great friends, actually, in that I get along with them very well. Boomer is the name of the horse, Blackberry is the name of the pony. They are both delightfully sweet. When they want to be. They can also be total, complete. Well, if you own horses or you've been around horses, then you know how horses can be. So I speak highly of these two only because I spent time with them in small doses. So let's go find ourselves a donkey. And then I don't have any leads, which means going to reclaim the horses will require a bridge. To make it at least easy, and I think that's gonna be the way that I do it. Okay, we got ourselves donkey number 1. Okay, we got 8 sugar. Be my friend. Yeah? Be my friend? Huzzah! Let's go ahead and throw this on and bring you back over here towards the house. If you guys have any name suggestions in the comments, go ahead and... Alrighty, we have our first donkey, and if you guys have any name suggestions, please comment them down below. Come on, bud. There we go. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna need this from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and go over and get your friend. Oh goodness, there's 2 more donkeys. Oh, there's 3 more donkeys. I forgot, there's a ton of donkeys over here. We're gonna claim 2 for now. Oh, apparently I am directly above some zombies. And you became my friend so fast. Oh, I like this one. Go ahead and, again, leave name suggestions down below for our pair of donkeys. They are going to be a huge use, especially in transporting goods between our base and the village for trading and whatnot. So let's go ahead, we'll get you stored here, and then we are going to go ahead and freehand ourselves a stable, though I think... Let's take that from you. You guys are so sweet and so cute. So let's go ahead, and first I need to figure out how large I want the stable to be. We'll go ahead, and I have the biggest abundance of spruce. Go ahead... And 1, 2, 3. I think I actually want it to be 5 wide for them. Just to give a good solid amount of space. Oh. I'm gonna need to make myself another axe. And we did get a bunch of diamonds thanks to our fortune. So I'm probably gonna make myself some new diamond tools pretty soon here. This is gonna get carved back. I might as well do that right now. And this will probably eventually turn into a stone retaining wall. So we will get to that. It all takes time, and it's going to require a ton of resource gathering, which I can either make montages out of, or I can just do off camera. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts on what you would prefer in the comment section. Genuinely though, please comment more. I look forward to comments. I want to read them. I love responding to them, and I would just love to hear what you guys think. It definitely helps me in trying to create more appealing content for the masses, and I value feedback a lot. It means a lot to me to hear from y'all. Especially about this door. I don't know how I feel. Like, I like it from this side. From this side, I quite like the look of this. But from the inside, it just kind of feels like it wants to fall over. And I'm not 100% sure how I want to go around fixing or altering it. I was going to make myself a chest real quick so I can store things, and then... I don't have enough tuff or any of that sort of nonsense to really apply the correct structures for this build. But I've got my rough shape laid out here, and I can probably fit, what, 3 wide, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can fit probably either 2 large stalls, or maybe I'll do 4 small stalls. 4 small stalls, and then we'll also give them an area to just kind of be horses and have some space back here. Let's see. It's almost nightfall, and I need tuff, and I need tuff. I need a lot of tuff, and I don't have a lot of tuff. I have exactly... 0 just plain old tough. So I'm gonna jump down into the mines, and when I get back, we will start building. Maybe like that as a base. What if we did something like that, and then nope, that's not gonna work. But we can do that. And then damn horse is gonna want some. Well, I mean, the light's gonna come from these sides, so And we're gonna need something down the middle, a divider of some sort. What if we did, well, that's pretty narrow. I need it to be at least this wide for them to be able to get through. 4x4 is a little cramped for a horse, but we'll make do. Got ourselves a side, da-da, 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 da. Like, let's see, because they're going to get water, they're going to get some hay, it's going to have to be, which means I'm going to need 2 entrances, is what I'm thinking. So I am doing this pretty much freehand. Not a surprise, that's how I do most of my builds. I also could just push this wall out one further. But at the same time, I'm pretty happy with the size that we're working on right now. So let's see. So we're gonna basically do a slab roof starting from about there, going down. And let's grab some blocks here. Let's go ahead and use some dark oak, actually. We will frame this out with dark oak. Actually, let's make that tough. Because it's supposed to look like an add-on. Like this tower was here originally. This stable got added on after the fact, as did probably this like all of it's gonna look as though it was added afterwards, is my thought. So maybe we do this. So it definitely looks like it just kind of been stuck onto here. I see that skeleton over there. Can I get him? Ah, he despawned. So I think I have settled on this shape, and now I just need to kind of figure out what I'm doing about the roof. And I'm tempted to just do acacia, just to get that pop of color there. Alright, sorry about that. I got interrupted. Perks of having a child and needing to go collect them from childcare, which I don't mind doing at all. But now we're going to go ahead and start on this slab roof. And since tuff kind of looks like acacia bark, my thought was that we would use it as the edging or the trim of our roof. Not sure how it's gonna end up looking. I can make that jump. Thank you. But it's worth figuring out, at least initially, right? Question is, does that go there? Does it go like that? Is that the roof line I want? Or is this the roof line I want? I don't really like either, which means I would need to raise it up by another half slab or so, or take this down a bit. But regardless, I would have to eliminate the windows here, which is a bit unfortunate. Alrighty. Oh, I need to fill this area in here. Why not? Just make it all... It's all acacia. Except for that bit, which I guess will have to be a tuff slab. How's that look from the outside? Not that this angle will ever... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, so here we go. We've got the rough shape of our stable. Now there's just the interior that needs doing. We're going to need some podzol. We're also going to need a bunch of mud. I don't know if y'all have ever been around horses, but dear Lord, do they keep the area around their stables quite muddy. So we're going to need to go ahead and gather up some mud in the old-fashioned way? Is that the way that I'm calling this? The manual way that doesn't involve any form of automation? This down one more, and then it looks like we got stone, so we will silky silk this. And bam! Now we have ourselves a nice little cubby where I can gather water, dig up a bit of mud. I'm not going to get a ton of mud from this process, but it should be enough to add some mud to the stables, which is the goal here. So okay, how much did we get? We got 30. We got half a stack of mud from that. That's actually not bad. But we're gonna extend it out a little bit further. So I'm gonna do this all real quick. I would like at least a stack of mud, I think, to really get the details down that I want. And then I'm also gonna need some more leaves. There's a lot more detailing work that needs to be done, including making the stables actually functional. So let's go ahead and jump to that. Okay, so we have got ourselves mostly set up. I want to put a few more hay bales in here. This is kind of like the hay bale storage. So, you know, we have lots of tasty feed for our guys. Let's go ahead and break these real quick because I think I want to do the berry bush trick here. So animals should not willingly cross this unless led, pushed, or forced. But we shall see how that goes. We'll test it with the donkeys first, and if that doesn't work, then we will take a different approach. Go ahead and saddle you up. Oh, sorry, bud. What did you get hurt on? We'll just bring you in here. Take this saddle, we'll dismount, and you know, with you able to step on that block, I'm starting to wonder if maybe you will be able to escape if I have it set up this way. But we shall see. It may just be that you just don't pathfind. Let's bring you over into the red one. Let's see how you guys stay put for a while. You're gonna try and find your way out of here. I can open that for you, I guess, so you can at least get a little bit of fresh air. There you go, bud. Okay, this is looking all right. Now I need to basically contain their pasture here, and I also have a bit more dried mud I could use, but for now let's go ahead and grab ourselves our dark oak fences, and let's rip out what we have over here, because we're going to replace this with a smeltery, refinery, a place where we do all of our ore work, our work with ore. Get rid of you, and actually, I'll bring it out over this way. And we will follow this line here, and we will run it along back here, I suppose. Or actually, let's just run it directly along here. place that at another time. Hello, Mr. Yes, Mr. Zombie, you are now unable to get to me from that direction. Well, actually, you're gonna try some nonsense. Okay, so we have this area, kind of the horse pasture, and we're gonna do a little bit more of this here, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is kind of where they tromp and they romp and they have their mudliness. And then kind of around here is where they will stomp out, and then we'll have a little bit of grass growing here. And let's actually get some actual grass, right? Tall grass there, tall grass there. I don't need you to be tall. Didn't mean to break. I only want to break the top. Why? I want short grass. And I don't have shears. Fine. You'll give me short grass. Boy. You're just gonna bounce. Then we have one more slot here left for our horse friend. And our horse friend is somewhere over there. And getting it back here will require us to build a bridge. So I think that's... actually, no. I'm gonna fix this staircase. That's the next project. Since this is a fairly wide gap to build a bridge across, I think we're going to make it a fairly fancy bridge. So I need to figure out how wide I want it to be overall. And we'll do that with some andesite here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wide. I think I'm gonna do 6 wide. 6 wide for the actual traversal, and then 1 more on either side for a whopping total of 8. So we have some guardrail type supports on these edges. And do I want it to go mostly straight, and then we'll just descend down to it from over there? I think I do. So our bridge is going to be 60 blocks long, and if I want to have 2 supports, I should probably go in 20 blocks from each side. I think that makes the most sense. And I realized that I should probably do the underwater parts of this build with some tuff. Because it'll just look better, it'll look wetter. So let's run back and grab some of our tuff so I can lay out the foundations for the support pillars that are going to go in here. Well, hello there, gentlemen. Why don't you guys keep minding your own business over there, and I'll mind my business over here, and we won't have any troubles whatsoever. Hello there, horse friend. It has been a while, hasn't it? I know, I left you here ages ago. Oh, you have my saddle, okay. And the good news is, we have a bridge now. It's not the prettiest, but it's functional. It gets the job done. And it means I can bring you home to the stables, so that is very exciting. That's right, you officially have a home. So, welcome in, horse friend. And you were the one who had my saddle, I see. Well, I'll put that saddle on the donkey. And now, y'all, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, so we have, dawns on me, having these right next to the fence, not a good idea. Let's go ahead and we'll put them right here. Couple of water troughs. We'll store one right out front just for the look. And can we get a chicken in there? Nope. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and have a look-see from here down at the bridge. It's pretty simple in terms of like of what it does. I didn't do anything overly fancy or elaborate. I didn't really plan ahead on it. This was just kind of free-handed. I do like the pillars down below. It's got enough room for boats to get by. All in all, I would call it a successful bridge, even if the ends are not complete. I need to convert this. I'm thinking once we put in whatever we're putting in for the structure, for the skeleton spawner and access to the mines in there, I'm going to convert this whole section here into just kind of like a... what am I doing? Retaining wall. I'm going to make a giant stone retaining wall that'll wrap this whole section in. And I'm thinking I'm going to have the road kind of come up and around this way. But I'm not fully set on that yet. It'll come up and around, and then it'll pop over this way towards the stables, which also makes me think that maybe this should be the front of the tower. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't really settled on any permanent plans. In the meantime, I have a lot of digging to do to get this looking roadworthy, so I'm going to start plotting out what that road's going to look like. Alrighty, so now with a little bit of extra work, we've got ourselves a path that wraps around this way. And I'm going to clean it up and make it look nice and pretty, but right now I just want it to be laid out, because eventually this will basically be a road all the way to the village. But for now, it leads back here to our stable. I should probably put a proper gate here. I don't have any of that on me, though, right now. But we've got ourselves our lovely stable. We did go back and get Horse Friend, as you guys saw. So, do I have a piece of dirt? I do, because this hole in the ground's bugging me. So we got our horse friend back right here. How you doing? Go ahead and drop a name down in the comments for our horses and for our horse and our donkeys. They've got themselves nice and cozy, hanging out. I'll go ahead and open your window for you. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Did not mean to ride the horse. Nearly suffocated in the wall there. There, now you've got your window open so you can stick your head out and eagerly greet the world. Okay. This is just sitting here. It doesn't need to be here. Eventually there will be a path through here, and a large chunk of this will probably get shaved off as I slowly but surely figure out what this whole place is going to end up looking like. I'm happy with our bridge build. I'm happy with the stable build. So I think that means that we are probably done for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I had a lot of fun building and adding things to our area here. I'll go ahead and actually, before we wrap up, let's go update the map, because that'll give us a really, really nice look. And then I actually need to put a bunch of stuff away before I end up leaving half-finished Project Chest Monsters all over the base. So let's take a look at what we have added on our map. Let's see. We have altered this area. So let's grab the map and take a look. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? Added a pop of color, which looks really nice. I definitely need to do some coloration stuff for the roof here. And we've got a road that leads all the way around up to the bridge. This is starting to come together. I still need to go clean up all of the wood and all of that. Big old chunk of podzol here that needs cleaned up. And the farm expanded, but I think our next project is either going to be this staircase or a trip to... Actually, now that I think about it, if I'm going to reorient the build so that our front is basically this back wall behind me here, I'm going to need to completely redo the staircase. And if I'm doing that, I might as well make it somewhat magical here. So I think our next episode might actually be a trip to the Nether. I'm mostly there for soul sand and for a bit of quartz so I can make observers. But other than that, I think we might start off the next episode building our nether portal somewhere. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Please do. Blah, 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 blah. Let's try this again. Alrighty, folks, thanks for tuning in today. I really enjoyed making our stables and our bridge. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys click that subscribe button. Otherwise, go ahead and drop a comment with what you think we should build next time. And also, don't forget, I have a Discord, so there should be a link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.